My name is Mesmera.
Mesmera here at Studio Mes. Thank you for joining me. And there's a question that I've been asked often, and here's what it is. Mesmera, how did you choose your name? Is that an Arabic name? And I say, no, it is not an Arabic name at all. And have you heard of Freud? And perhaps you've heard of Mesmer? Because way before Sigmund Freud, there was Anton Mesmer, and he was Austrian born, and he worked with a glass harmonica and was very interested in his studies that he called mesmerism, which dealt with a type of magnetic attraction, almost like an animal magnetism. And his studies, his scientific pursuits, went along those lines of interest, and he did sessions actually in his home and other places with this glass harmonica, in which he would have healing sessions because the music of this had a certain frequency and vibration, which was very uplifting, very balancing, very harmonizing, and in fact, it was simply mesmerizing, enchanting, uplifting. And so here comes Lori, whose given name is English-based, as I have English and Ukrainian heritage. And so my mother thought it would be wonderful to name me Lori because there was a wonderful actress who she was attracted to by the name of Piper Laurie. And the English background seemed to make that very normal and appropriate as a girl's name, except that in England, a lorry is either a truck or it's a parrot in the trees. So a lorry that repeats itself like a parrot ends up being a teacher, a dance teacher that repeats herself like a parrot. Bend your knees, drop your shoulders, lift your rib cage. Yeah, that's the lorry part. But it didn't do well for me to be introduced as the exotic lorry, truck, or parrot. And I knew right away that I needed another name. Several were offered. People would tell me, that's not a good name for you. Arabic people would tell me, that's not a good name for you. And then one day, I was driving over near the airport in Los Angeles, and I came to a street. And I was thinking about this situation. I really need a name. I had an interview coming up. Things were happening. My career as a dancer was really active and taking off. And I came to this stop sign, and I looked up at the street name, and it said Mesmer. And suddenly, the lights went on, and I went, that's it. What is the thing that is most often heard when I'm dancing? It's people saying, oh, what a beautiful dancer you are. We were thrilled. In fact, we were mesmerized. You were mesmerizing. Our entire party was mesmerizing. You mesmerized us. And I went, oh, I will be Mesmera. And so I am. Thank you for joining me on my Mesmera YouTube channel.